first of all, I want to make 12 sort of card pieces, really, is what they are. I'm making mine in an A4 size because what I'm going to do is cut them down in half to A5 sizes, UK sizes. I don't know what that is in America, but I mean, you know, the size is not really relevant because you can make it to whatever size suits you and what paper you've got. What is that? Just under 12 inches by just over 8 inches. But like I say, it's not really relevant. You make it to whatever size suits you the best. But whatever size you decide to go with your pages, I've doubled it so that I haven't got quite as much sticking to do. I've chosen some designer papers that go with the colour theme of this particular address book, and like I say, I've made 12. Well, I've made 11. I'm just going to make the 12th one now. Pieces of card that are double-sided, card or paper, whichever, you know, it doesn't really matter because it's going to get quite a weight to it once you get the glue. That's 2 pieces of paper, but it's still quite a good weight to it. And I'll show you how I did that. I've just I've got my 2 pieces of paper here that I want to stick together, and I've put a dry glue all over the back of one of them. You can use your ATG gun, you can use double-sided tape, whatever is convenient to you. And then I'm just going to line my 2 pieces of paper that are the exact same size up, and I'll try my best to line them up anyway. I don't think I've ever got any that have been completely perfect. And then just give that a quick roller over to sort of help it bond. And then what you can do is, if it's not completely aligned perfectly, you can just trim it up with your paper trimmer. So mine's not completely aligned. I've got a little gap there and a little bit of a gap there. So I'm going to trim that up now, and then I'll come back with the next stage. So now that all of my pieces of card are covered, I've cut them in half, so they're now A5 size. And I've got 26 of those, one for each letter of the alphabet. Now I don't think I'll need 26, but just in case I did 26, in case I needed them. So they're all ready to be my dividers for the letters of the alphabet. So the next stage then, what I decided to do was make a template up on as a Word document. And I've got that template here. I'll try and bring you a bit closer so you can see it in better detail. I'm not very computer, you know, I'm not brilliant on the computer, but anyway, I managed to make this little template up. I'm sure there are people out there that are much better at fiddling about with the computer than I am, but I'll tell you what I've done. This is just how my simple brain works. So I made this with the 2 columns. I want my pieces of, because I'm going to be cutting these in half as well, because these are going to become the pages, I want them to be slightly smaller than my dividers. So I came up with this. So what I've been doing, I printed off one side, and then I don't know if you can see, I don't know if the camera's picking up the on this side, it says cut off. So I've been cutting off, to print one side, cut that small slither off, and then turning the page over and printing on the other side. I know that sounds a bit of a faff, but this is what it looks like when it's done. So I've got it that side and then printed on that side, so that I've got double-sided bits of paper. Now what I'll do, and I've done 26 sheets of these, so that's going to give me twice the amount of pages, and all double-sided. So they're all done and printed now, and what I'll do is I'll figure out a way of uploading this template for you. I don't have a blog, so it won't be going on a blog. I do have Pinterest, so I might be able to get it up on Pinterest for you. Failing that, I'll try and get it up on my Facebook, on my, my Facebook, which most normal people that are on YouTube have got, you know, a Facebook page that you can like, and then, you know, you'll get reminders of it. Not me, no, I set myself up as a person. So I'm the book Lady Jane, not the book Lady Jane, so I don't know. Anyway, that's how I'm set up now, so that's the way it's going to stay. I can't be messing around with it. So you can, you know, request to be my friend if you want, that's fine. Or not, whatever whatever takes your fancy. But one way or the other, I'll try and get this uploaded to one of those sites so that you can download this template if it might come in useful for you. And then once I've printed those off, what I'm going to do now is chop those in half so that I've then got my pages. Hope that all made sense. Okay, so I've cut my sheets in half now. So they're all double-sided, printed on both sides. It's a good weight paper. It's 120 GSM, which is a nice weight. So that's done. Next, I made myself up 3 templates, and each template can be used both ways, so that you've got all 6. You'll need 6 going all the way down the page, if you like. So 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6. So I used those to put against my card sheets, you know, the bits of card that I'd made. And like that, drew round them and then cut them out. So I've now got all of my indexes cut out, so they're all done. Okay, that was the next stage. So now I'm going to stamp on my indexes, stamp the letters of the alphabet, so I'll get on and do that next.